the 23rd day of July. I am Angela. It is Disability Pride Month, and I'm here to share with you some things that I've learned since I acquired my disability. Now, this particular lesson did not come easy at all. Listening to my body was foreign. I want to use the word foreign. um, what used to happen, I have, as most of you know, or many of you know, maybe not all of you, of course, I have what's called complex regional pain syndrome. And with complex regional pain syndrome, it's a neurological disorder that causes, like, I can't open my hand all the way. There's deformities. There's changes in the nails. Um, it's if you could have any pain, it could be, I mean, if you ever have looked at one of those sheets, it could be stabbing needles, it could be muscle aches, it could be bone aches, it could be stinging, touch hurts. I think the worst one I ever had was where it felt like metal scraping up my bones. That was probably one of the very worst ones I had. But that's not the point to tell you my miserable pain. The point is to tell you how I learned to manage my pain better. And it's called pacing. So I did not know how to pace when I first was diagnosed. In fact, I would say it was at least 4 years before I even had an idea of what pacing was. So for 4 years, I really, really tried to, because I think I just wanted my body to behave normally. So what I would do is push, push, push to be as quote unquote normal as I could be. And then would crash, burn hard. So much so that I had young kids at the time that they would say, I mean, I think I still get the instruction till this day, Mom, stop doing that. You're going to be cranky later, but as a mom, and just the person I was, really, I didn't think I could stop. And I didn't think about pacing. Okay, well, I can do it. Like, I can walk a little bit and sit. So to learn pacing with my legs, what I learned was, at first I had a wheelchair. So my caregiver would push me, and then I would walk, and then I'd sit, and I'd get pushed, and et cetera, till I was done. And then as I started to get a little bit stronger in my legs, what happened is we found a trifold chair, a fishing chair, actually. So now, if I think that I'm going to be on my feet for a long time, or we're like the kids need clothes or whatever, right? And we're going to be out, what I've learned is that we can take the trifold chair and I can sit and be patient. That doesn't always work. Sometimes I need my wheelchair because it's just too much, even with the taking a break here and there. So yeah, that's tough. And then just learning what I can do and focusing on, I guess you could call it staying in my lane. I have there are so many things I just don't think about anymore. And I think with a disability, or with an acquired disability, it takes time for us to figure that out. And it's actually, believe it or not, at least for me, it was a huge learning experience about who I am and what I stand for and what's important to me, because I have to make decisions based on what's okay with me. Now, another word for pacing that you may be unaware of is spoonie. Some people might call that a spoonie, right? So I've talked about this a little bit before. So let's say I start with 10 spoons. I'm going to use 2 to take a shower, 2 to eat breakfast. Going for a walk might take 3 or 4 spoons. What am I at? 4, 8. And then let's say somebody wants me to go out to eat dinner. Well, that's going to take me over my spoons. So then the next day, in fact, this is a great time to talk about it. Some of you know last week was my birthday. I did stay out late that night. Hi, Kat. I did. I stayed out late that night. And the next day, while I was able to show up for my live, and I think I did fairly well. And you probably wouldn't know that it was a tough day for me. I spent most of that day resting and recovering from literally just staying up a little bit too late. and hanging out with friends and family. So it's getting to know that. And I think one of the most important things that we can remember as we learn to pace and we learn to live with an acquired disability, that doing life is much better, or participating in life. Even if I'm sitting on the sideline, I'm there. And like for my kids and for the people I love, I show up. I'm not in it. Like I can't participate if there are certain things, like certain activities, and that's okay. I don't have to participate in those activities, but I am participating. The funny thing is, by being there and cheering them on, I'm participating to the best of my ability, which gives me extreme amount of joy. So anyway, thanks for coming. I will see you tomorrow for day 24. Again, I'm Angela. It's Disability Pride Month. Check out the podcast Relatively Damaged if you check out the Damaged Parents page on Facebook, we have lives, and we also have those lives go out to YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. I can't remember where else, and you probably just heard Consuela complain in the background here, but check it out. We'd love to hear your opinion, and we will see you soon. Have a good one.